Let's see if this works. Is it? Hey, I see Sleepy Cat. Is it working? Can you guys see and hear me? Okay, good. I just had to switch to the backup server. Weird. YouTube sometimes does weird stuff. Nice. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm like, something's not right. Alrighty. Sid, we are live. Nice. Nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I was like... Something spidey senses tingling. Come on. He overshot there. So I wish I had 1/3 of your aim. Just give me 1/3, man. Just gotta hit the target. It's just practice, boys. That's all it is. Just practice, and mostly it's just orienting yourself properly into the target slot. Like this guy here, right? Full pitch. Alright, and then bringing my TVI nice in line with him. Keeping my adjustments nice and tight. Faith. There he is. Just sit behind him and apply damage. He's on his way out. He's on his way in. Come on, stay on target. I didn't get that kill. Light Pip seems to be less annoying than Lead Pip. I'm again because I'm focused on the target, not on the Pipper itself, right? The arrow pancake, right? You like that, Zonix? Get on target here. Oh, I got third party. Fuck. I thought I had a little more time there. I didn't realize there was another one on me. Okay. Buzzsaws? I thought I had way more survivability on that one. Alright. Oh, he's out. No, he's not gonna drop out of nav. Oh, he's out of nav now. Come on. Jesus. Third party twice. I'm trying to pew in the arena for like 3 weeks. I'm not confused most of the time. I am not confused most of the time, but it's like really hard against those veteran players. I have signed for the one-on-one training for AVS Discord. Nice. Yeah, they should get you started, man. Great bunch of guys there, dude. Great bunch of guys. Oh, classic song. Excuse me. The DeWalt meta. That's kind of funny, actually. That's kind of funny. I say, hey, I think that guy wants us to wake up. Yeah. There you go. There we go. Joust. Joust. Hey DJ, how you doing, buddy? So glad to see you back, everyone. Hope you had some good old holidays. They were okay. They're all right. Things are getting a little better. Things are getting a little better. It's nice to kind of go back to the basics, like how when I started streaming, and I'm kind of treating this like I'm going back from the beginning, right? Kind of trying to fall in love with how it used to be. You know what I mean? A lot of things happened the last couple of years, and I kind of lost track of why I started this in the first place. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's better just to walk away from a lot of stuff and start over, right? He napped out. Oh, he's in an arrow now. Well, I did 6 damage there. I did almost no damage. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get the distance I'm looking for. That's right, gamer. Thanks, I appreciate that, Guns. I think I know that too. Sometimes it's easy to forget. Easy to forget. Let's see here. Ooh, a hornet. You guys know how much I love me my hornets. The free points pinata. They die so fast, bro. If I can catch him in this turn, I can. Brakes, brakes, brakes. There you go. That actually kind of works. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh, hornet. You don't like the tinnitus-inducing war cry. So I hope they do something about that noise. Whistling is far too high pitch. It is very yeah, noticeable. Let's put it that way, right? It just gives good info on what your ship is doing versus theirs. But if you have the intuitive sense like A1, the lag is better. Stash is looking good. You like the stash, boys? It's the pilot stash. It's the 80s hotshot pilot stash. Brother. Yes, brother stash. that's a very wiggly arrow. Wow, that is a wiggly arrow. Oh, I'm getting third party. No. Ooh, there's so many on me. Ooh, so many. Oh my goodness, dude. That was like a 4v1 at the end there. Let's see who's on me. Mike Green. Third partied. One, two, three, four. Yeah, holy smokes. That was a lot more than one target on me. Woo-wee. Is he gonna take a fight with me? No. Yeah, they're gonna 2v1 me here, so I gotta have to try and kill this guy as fast as possible before Kuzka comes in, like he just did there. I know you, though. Too many on me again. I want to take these duels, but they keep attacking 3v1 on me. Like, I can't really do much here. So they're back on me again. Look at them all. Yikes, boys. I'm good, but I'm not 6v1 good. This will probably be a loss here because he's probably got ballistics on his ship. Yeah. Oh no, he's got lasers. I might be able to pull this one out. Do I have another one on me? Yeah, they're moving in to save him. I get about one turn before the before the red blob of doom rolls up on me. That's what you get. Yeah. This is a extremely lopsided match. Have to attempt to find. Oh, there's something on me? Whoa! Oh, they're trying to nav snipe me here. Yikes! I think I angered the red blob, boys. I think I angered the red blob of doom. Blow that arrow out of the sky! I'm really feeling the lack of weapon velocity here on these fights. There we go. I can really feel the lack of weapon velocity. That was a friendly. Instead, Star Wars looked way more fun. Yeah, Squadrons. I might kick on Squadrons again here. Although I might not play it in VR. I might just play it in normal mode. You know? Brother stash. Oh, the Hornet right here. He's on his way out. Ooh, he's lucky. Oh, he's lucky he's alive. Oh, Mike, you got in trouble there. Do you use space break? No, never space break. Never, 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 never space break. Horb is close to me, but last time he ran into me. Fucking aim punch, bro. Ah. Stop nabbing away. 4v1 here, boys. I was defending 2, and then a third guy came in, the fourth one was right behind him. Not much I can do there. Did you just shoot at me and then run away? Seriously, Chris? He like shoots at my tail, and then as soon as I turn to him, he's like, run away! Bro. If it was an interceptor, I'd understand, but... Oh, just about to finish him too. Said, cool, I really don't like it the way it feels, so I never do it, but was curious if you somehow is good for speed management and I was missing out on something. It was a friendly tap. Star Wars looked, yeah. So it seems like it just kills your energy management rather than being useful, though. Yes, well, it's because Space Braid slows you down, like, relative to everything else, right? So, like, you just slow down in every metric, whereas... if I use my reverse strafe, I can carry my momentum a certain direction. I can just adjust how far I want to be to and from the target, you know? Whereas Space Break just will kill your energy no matter what, right? And that's just not... like, you want to have energy flowing one direction at all times, right? And you're just managing like the water on a river as you move through these different, energy states, right? I don't really struggle with Chris R, but he just never lives. He just never fights me though. Like, it's rare that he'll actually take the duel with me, right? Very odd fight. How I didn't get that kill is beyond me. The wolf in PvE? I could pull the wolf out if you want. Whoa, whoa! Defend that. This guy doesn't want to fight. Everyone's kind of keeping their distance. Oh. He's gonna go into nav, I can feel it. Woo-wee! What's going on there, Calendros? So let's go, bruv. What happened to that haircut you talked about getting yesterday? You talking shit about my hair? Huh? Ooh, Hornet. Woo! Oh, surrounded. Alrighty. Seven flares, nothing. I just dumped most of my flares and I couldn't flare that missile. Wow. You guys saw how many flares that took, right? Really? Fucking assholes, man. Fucking missiles. I was literally merged with him in nav mode, waiting for him to drop out. What? I can't flare that? I'm getting wearing down from this 3v1 here. That's so lame. Do I get my flares back when I get that ammo? Ooh, I do. This must be a torpedo of some type. What a dumb fight. Don't you hit your nav mode. Don't you hit your nav mode. What? Mike gets the kill? This is Avenger 1's mobile dental clinic. Clearly. Okay, so I guess I can't flare those size 5 torpedoes then. Because that was a Vanguard Harbinger, which is the bomber. And it has size 5 torpedoes. So I mean, as long as I can identify that they are the torpedoes, like I didn't flare at, I just turned my nose towards it and shot it down, right? But you have to identify like that is. I wish there was a special icon for torpedo, like it would just say like a big T in the center of it, like torpedo cross section. You know what I mean? You know, Leo good fights. Because at first I'm like a group of 5 flares, flare, nothing flares off. I'm like, okay. 6, flare again, nothing. I'm like, it's getting closer. I'm like, oh, this isn't good. 7, flare, and it still didn't shake off. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, bruh. You know. On a Hornet right now, would you run the Mantis 6 size man? No, I'd run a Mantis into what's it called? The size 4 ballistics that come on the Shiv. Can't remember the name of those things though. Breaknecks. That's it. Thank you. Do all cross-section missiles not flare off? No, it's just the torpedoes seem to ignore flares. I have a ballistic. Yeah, I have a full ballistic. What is this one? This one has long swords, right? Did they change the velocity of the tarantulas? Or are they still super slow? Can someone check that real quick? What the tarantula velocity is? Hey, 38, how you doing, buddy? Said, we did a bunch of testing with size 4 torpedoes, and the Gladius takes 8 to 10 flares based on orientation, a torpedo or flare. Cross-section torps only. Wow. You know what this means, guys? You know what this means? I've seen the testing. EM missiles take the most flares to break locks. Said tranches are 1600. Okay, so they did. Okay, let's put a tarantula loadout together. Let's give it a shot, boys. torpedoes again. Someone's shooting torpedoes at me. Dude, I was like flaring. Didn't do nothing. Look at all the sea of red targets here. Like, what is this team balance, dude? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm not taking a 3v1. Like, I still get hit? Are you kidding me? How many times did I have to flare that? Like, come on, dude. That's ridiculous. Third shooter on me? Seriously? Probably just gonna die to attrition here. Oh my god, how many people are on me? This is insane. Oh, and there's interdiction on field. I can't get away. I'm in nav mode. I can't do anything. Okay, well. This is going to be super lame. So they have interdiction, they're spamming tons of missiles, like, ugh. That sucks. Way to make it not fun for anybody. Yeah, this is mostly, like, locked out of technicalities here. So what is the interdiction for the squadron battle? Interdiction, so what is the interdiction? It's a Mantis, probably. It's out here somewhere doing Mantis stuff. Either that or my quantum drive was destroyed from that missile hit. So it's either a Mantis or I can target around, unless it's a friendly Mantis. Right? Or something around there. I kind of like the tarantulas. I'm not sure if they're better than the yeah, like I would have killed him. Oh god, I got the gang on me again here. Still, I'm doing a little more damage from range. Ugh. He ran away. Might be able to catch him here. Got him. I like staggered fire longswords, broadswords. They're really similar to tranches. Yeah. Yeah. Tough bird can't turn for crap. Oh, the Vanguard? Yeah, the Vanguard is brutal. Yeah, I can't tell what it has lower. Like, I'm pretty sure the ballistic repeaters had, like, I was able to kill stuff faster. I mean, it's fast enough, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, fast enough, I guess. And did they really, like, nerf repeaters so hard that... Yeah, we'll do. Na, 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 na. The ballistic repeaters are bugged right now. They're firing double what they the ballistic repeaters, like the sawbucks? Oh yeah, but they're slow velocity, so like good luck trying to hit stuff with that. We nabbed out. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, I actually killed him pretty quick. No boost left. I gotta boost up to him here. Can you not interrupt my fucking dogfights? Ah, damn, dude. I just want to have a fight. I'm gonna bring him around. All right, now that the Aurora isn't constantly shooting at my tail here. I can move up here. And now I have the position I'm looking for. And you're gonna nab out. Off he goes, but I brought him down to Red Hall, so... Ugh. Wow, that hit him. I live here now. What? I didn't get the kill for that? I worked so hard for that! Bruh. All 99% of the damage that he gets the one shot to kill it. Bruh. Ooh, get. Yeah. Into nav mode. He's gonna go into nav mode again. And this time, I will be prepared. Hey, bud. What are you doing? Someone's gonna have to fire a missile at him and pull him out. Yeah. He's going into nav again. Guess what, bud? I live here now. I live here underneath your wing. And there's nothing you can do about it. He's like, where's Avenger? I'm right here, bro. I never left. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back in bounds at some point. Have fun flying out of bounds. And I could have been shooting at the side of his ship the whole time. But nope. Apparently guns don't work after they go above a certain speed in this game. Such a dumb design, dude. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Look, I'm out of bullets. Wow. Fully out of bullets. Alas, I must become the bullet. I must become one with the bullet. Why you run? Why you run? Yeah. No bullets. Fuck, almost hit him. Like, I just don't have bullets left. Oh yeah, that's kind of a downside to tarantulas. Like, they run out of bullets super quick. Oh, I know I can hit this guy. Become the bullets! That's funny, actually. Alright, well, if they have such low ammo count, then kind of makes them useless then. It's not called the arrow without a reason. I took an arrow to the knee. It's confirmed. The rumors were true. I lied. It's always been true. Well, I guess I could put a wolf together and fly the wolf around for a bit. So the shredders that, yeah, so yes, but they are supposed to alternate which is firing. Currently it does that, but each time it fires it sends 2 shots. Oh, so it's doubling the DPS what it should be. Yeah, but the low velocity projectiles just make it, you know. Make it kind of meme, right? Alright, so. Sam! Where's Sam? Sam, come here, boy! He must be upstairs. Alright. Crusade? No. Kruger. Where's Kruger? Yeah. The Alpha Wolf or the Wolf, guys? Start with the Alpha Wolf. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah, man. When I see stuff like that, dude, first of all, I'll be honest, man. I've never liked that guy, that streamer guy. What's his name? Uh Hassan. I've always thought that guy was just like, the guy needs Jesus is what he needs, man. You know? Alright, self status. Let's go, boys. Oh. I'm out of bullet. I'm out of heat. Oh, he's super lit. I'm still in the fight here. Ah, someone got him. I feel like I did all the damage here. Dude, the arrow is so much better. Can barely tap him on his way out here. Oh, this guy. Two fights I ended up fighting back, making it back off. Ooh, get some. Yeah, the cooldown's pretty crazy, yeah. I mean, but they are double-sized fours, right? So... Gonna get closer. Yeah, that was my heat mag. Oh, 3v1 here. Like, the gun's hot again. Like, you really have to have, like, almost perfect accuracy. Like, I have to have, like, 80 to 90% hit. Like, to offset that. Oof. And I'm already pretty hurt. My boost pool back up here. Pickle Rick. Oh my god, they hit. Bruh. Is that gonna hit again? Oh my god, it hit again! Stop jousting me. I was going into nav. I'm out of missiles. Dude, 6 flares. Yeah, you gotta have a way better line in on me than that. Almost had him. People forget to set their flares. Yeah, I know, eh? I said, been meaning to reach out to you about Gene. What's the best way to get you something? Defango. Wait, aren't you griefing at Defango? Like, and Gene, like Gene Gerard Gene? Like Griefernet Gene? Oh, I don't keep track of who's in who, man. That's the last, your name just reminds me of Griefernet, that's all. Because I guess, yeah, you were, right? It's like Desperate Housewives of Star System. I can't keep up anymore, you know what I mean? Things are changing, people are jumping ship, and it's like, oh my god, whatever. What do we got here? Okay, so I've got... So this Hobbitron guy, or... Yeah, this guy. Moving in on the turn. There we go. There we go, guns are hot. One more pass on him here before I gotta... That's what you get, boys. Come get me. Come get me, boys. Come get me. Come get me. Oh, Rimley, you made a huge mistake there, my friend. Can anyone tell me what mistake Rimley made just there to cost him his Gladius? What was the big mistake? You want to reach out to me about Gene Gerard? I don't know. Is it something about like unbanning or some shit? Because I couldn't care less, man. I don't care anymore. Has been working on getting together streamers to finally do something all about that. All about what? I feel like I feel like this is what's happening right now. Someone is just trying to come in and do this and they forget like I just don't care anymore. They've burned all my bridges. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can only act a fool so long before eventually like nobody cares anymore. Yeah, I've written so many people off this year. It's unbelievable. Like I'm talking to write them off. Like I pray for them truly. Like God bless them, but you're out of my life. Like you are gone. Yes, Gunner. Yeah. So he came in with too much energy and he was on his bottom speed wall. So his bottom speed wall, right? So when he was coming in, and what happened was because he had too wide of an angle, he couldn't close distance on me, right? Because I'm flying this way and he's relative to my position much lower. Instead of both having the same flight path, that's how you close distance, right? But because there's so many speed walls now, his angle was so wide, he wasn't able to actually get close to me, which means then I just pointed my nose down. He stayed on his speed wall. He tried to make maneuvers, but everywhere he went, there was another speed wall. So like he was just kind of stuck in place. And I just aimed at him and shot him up as he tried to get back into the center of his movement space, right? All right, let's see here. Do I get a gold star? Gold star, buddy. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the ballistic. Well, we'll do the wolf, but we'll do the L21 wolf now. L21. Oh, can I get rid of the fin? Is there an option to? No. Yes. Yes. Yes, boys. Oh, much nicer. Much nicer. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So I think the wolf does have a place. It's not an arrow replacement, but especially if they tweak armor, want larger size guns to be favored, it could be useful. This is such a beautiful ship. It's a pretty ship. I find it's like a less good-looking version of the N1 Starfighter, you know? Like, I think the N1 Starfighter looks much better. And to be honest, I feel like the cockpit should have been a little more forward, and like the body should have been, like, it should have been a little bit more like the silhouette of the N1. Like, I think that, again, I think the nose is just too long. Like, the nose is just too long, you know? Said, hey, I saw you in AC yesterday. That was a very fun team match. Nice. The Naboo Starfighter, the N1, yeah. So that's what it resembles, certainly. It's like crossed between the N1 and the Grievous fighter. Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like a Spitfire with a speedboat had a baby. Or it looks like a lawn dart with engine strapped to it, you know? A lawn dart with engines. This is weird. Well, it's not putting me in a match. Yeah, European. So did they really? I want to try repeater loadout just to try it again, because like repeaters used to be like super strong, and now they're like. I remember testing them out, and they were like really bad, right? Oh, here we go. We got some people in it. Yeah, I think I have my my Buccaneer set up. Oh, Space Tomato coming in with a raid. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, Space Tomato? Hope you had a great Christmas, guys. Hey, guys, everyone, welcome from the Space Tomato stream. I'm your boy Avenger One. We do a lot of PvP and combat, and today we're just chilling out with our newly shaven pilot's mustache. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. If you got to run, I totally understand, but you're welcome to stay and chat, ask questions. Have you been enjoying the Pimax headset? You know, we could do the wolf again there, Bo. We could do the wolf again. I can just do it for you right now, then. So, love that Space Tomato podcast you went on. Yeah, the Tomato podcasts are always a lot of fun. Yeah, always a lot of fun. Right? Actually, I've been meaning I should be doing more podcast stuff. Wow, look at how long it takes to self-destruct. Said I ain't got no VR, bruh. Wait, you didn't get a copy? You didn't get the Pimax headset? They didn't send you one? That's how you know you're not one of the cool kids. I'm kidding. That's mean. I'm sorry. That was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Don't ban me. You know what? I can ask them.
Are you serious?
I can ask them if I can send my headset to you and have you reviewed as well. Actually, let me ask my guy right now. Let me ask my Pimax guy right now. Said it's all good. We're in contact. Said no. They asked, haven't decided on it yet. You should try it out, man. You should try it out. Like I said before in the video, I was like, not trying VR out is you're just leaving an experience on the table that is just pretty wild. It's pretty wild, right? I think for a guy like you, that's not, having dreams of beautiful merges at night, and is just kind of casual, having fun. I think for you, VR will be a huge, I think you'll really enjoy it, to be totally honest, and I think I'd say for most people in Star Citizen, being in VR would be a benefit / something that would be worth the time, but for a guy like me that, wants every pixel and is just interested in being good at the game, then the performance hit for me is just not worth it, right? Wait, what is this team balance? Oh, his turret is active. Let's see if I can shoot the turret out. He's going for the wrench. I'm not sure if this turret is now destroyed or... Let's see if I can take out the other turret. What the world? Oh, I think I got it. Yeah, it's disabled. I'll disable the other one now. See if I can disable the other one. Oh, it's already dead. Rip. Alrighty. Well, there's answers that question then. Said you have a good head tracking setup though. Without head tracking, VR is a big win in dogfighting. Yeah, if you don't have any kind of head tracking, yeah, even a VR headset would be like pretty awesome, right? You know? But how you been there, Space? Like for real though. I took a break from Star Citizen for about a month. Didn't touch or play it at all. And basically been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance for quite a while, you know, and just trying to take a break from Star Citizen, and it was really hurting my mental health in a time where I really didn't need that. But you know, things are getting a little better here, right? Did you have a good Christmas? Well, that guy just got pretty close to me there. It's a great art. Yeah, dude. Actually, I should see if there's a VR version or a VR plugin for Kingdom Come. That'd be pretty wild. What a world, what a life. I live here now. Oh. Who's third-partying me? I think he wanted to be my dance partner. Said Christmas season was solid, man. SC is being SC, lol. But some cool stuff happening. Glad we're back to feature development, but I'm enjoying the great catalog of new games we have access to at the moment. What games have you been playing? Excuse me. I've been playing a lot of Space Marine 2 with my brother. You know, just crushing Xenos for the Empire. Space Marine 2 is an incredible game. Like, it's just a lot of fun. It's good old-fashioned fun. You know? So much to lose. Understand each other. Oh, I burned out my guns already. Nothing wrong. Oh. That guy just like shows up, shoots up my tail, and then runs away. Is that a stinger? Space Marine 2 is dude, I'm telling you, right? Said the best VR experience is Star Wars Squadrons. We were doing that yesterday. Yeah, we were doing that yesterday, but the problem is like I did some PvP and I remembered why I stopped playing it, because like the pinballing, like the drift pinballing, I was like, all right, that's enough. It's so frustrating, so I stopped playing it. But like the NPC, just the flying around in the X-Wing, all that stuff, yeah, I mean, it's... If you have a VR headset, you need to play Star Wars Squadrons, like, by far. For sure. You know? They should have just spent more time fixing the flight model. Yeah, I never got into the PvP in Space Marine. Like, third person stuff annoys me because you can just look around corners and do stupid shit like that. Like, it's annoying. All right. Yeah, the wolf is it's okay. It's okay. I mean, the arrow is definitely the meta fighter right now. Wait, gamer, why are you so mad? Do you know this person? Said I lurk, but your best pilot I watched. I'm interested on your thoughts about the new direction of combat being slower and essentially easier for new players. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. Says best crypto projects. Oh, here's the torpedo again, guys. Stop beating around the bush. Let's get it on. That it's wrong moves you. What don't you talk about ship meta? Not being... Why don't you talk about ship meta? Said, I'm a PvE player just looking for advice. Oh, we talk about ship meta all the time. What would you like to know? People have been asking me like to make a new tier list video, and I probably should, to be totally honest. Because there's enough that's changed that things have meta shifted for sure, right? I mean, what they did to the M50 was personal. Like, brothers, let me tell you. Let me tell you. What they did to the M50 was no short of a public murder. You know, I have never seen CIG hit a ship so hard with the Nerf hammer in my life. I've never seen it, man. Whatever happened with CIG and the M50, that shit was personal, man. That shit was personal. You've got soul, everybody knows. Matt. Should have pushed a little harder, bud. It's alright. So I finally got a Cutlass stat. Sorry, I finally got a crime stat 5 last night. It's a personal achievement. Nice. Yes, your tier list is my Bible. Oh, God. Yeah, the M50 got... Hey, Alana, how you doing, buddy? The M50 got... Yeah, that shit was personal, man. That shit was personal. Another one on me here. Yeah, they really want me. Yeah, they're coming in with force. Oh, Joust. I thought he was going to hold his energy. That's it. He's out. That was it. That was my turn. What's he doing? What's he doing? Does he wanna get out? He does. Oh, just didn't lead the shot enough. Oh, he turned around though. Yeah, there we go. Almost had that lead turn. Oh, excuse me. Not like I need the ammo, but I'll grab that wrench then. Get it off the field. That's not even a wrench. What am I thinking? Said, is there any room for your opinion in team fights for tanky heavy hitters like the Vanguard? So, against the general public, yeah, you can have some success, but all heavy fighters, except for the Scorpius, fall into the C and B categories. Like, they're just substandard in almost every way, right? Both in duels and in team fights. Fight Tiamat. I was in your yaw there, big guy. Said, I hope to run across you in AC. Said, that was an insanely fun fight I had. A blast and learned quite a bit. Nice. Captain Cicadas, good to see you, buddy. Why doesn't Cloud Imperium just hire Vendra as a lead combat QA? Nah, man. That wouldn't happen. Too emotionally unstable.
You serious?
I think because the level at which I play at is like, it's just, there's not a lot of people who play at the level that I play at, right? And so a CIG is not designing a game for the top 0.1% of people. They're designing it for the millions of people who support the project, right? I just come at it from a different kind of perspective, in a sense that I believe in my heart of hearts that a skill-based game that has deep and intuitive flight and movement controls, I think, is ultimately just going to make a better experience for everybody, no matter whether you're a hardcore PvPer or... Wow, that guy was inside the... whether you're a hardcore PvPer or you're... You know, or you're a rookie. I think a good experience is always something that you can play for... Ooh, someone just lit me up. Oh, I gotta joust him because he's on me. Too much damage. Yeah, too much damage there. Someone just got a lucky line in. I'll take that. Okay, so I apologize, guys. If I miss your question, guys, just ask it again. It's hard to play at a high level and read every question. So someone asked me about, like, why don't we talk about ship weapons, meta, that kind of stuff. Ask the question again, and I'll answer it the best I can. What about armor tier 0? Alright, one sec here. Is he gonna look for me? Yes, he is. Oh! Almost had it. Damn. Back strafed on me again. Took a lot of damage. Oh, I go down here. No! Get away! Third party! Oof, just made it out. Almost. This guy's coming in way too fast. Yeah. He was too greedy there. Oh, someone just lit me up. No! Man, they really want me. They really want me so bad. Ugh. I could kill the... Come on, chaff clouding, blocking everything. There it is. Ooh, can I get it? Back in the fight, boys. They want the mustache ride. Okay, so the question from Dash is, what did the introduction of armor change about the choice of weapons, lasers, and ballistics? Well, it made ballistics the only viable option, right? Oh, fuck. Red. Biology. Science book. So it made it so that ballistics are really the only option, and there's two reasons for that, right? Because remember what I told you guys before, the only metric that matters is time to kill. Right? So the amount of time on the trigger that I had there was the only thing that matters. Right? So whether I'm doing that via ballistics or via lasers, it doesn't matter, because if it takes me 4 seconds of trigger squeeze to kill a guy, you know, all that armor did was it just made it so that the trigger squeeze time for ballistics is now less than lasers, right? All it did was adjust the time to kill, because that's the only thing that matters, right? Right, so the time to kill metric is a metric that is not just about the velocity of the projectile. So, on average, top pilots can kill stuff much faster with ballistics than they can with a full laser, right? Because of a lot of things. One is velocity, right? Right, like right here. He's going to have to go into nav now. Right? Said projectile velocity affects time to kill. Correct, right? Because it's all about applied damage, time to kill, right? And I'll say that again: applied damage, time to kill, right? So just because you have on paper really, really high DPS doesn't mean you can actually get the damage to the target. You know. It said, I sent you a whisper. If you want to help out, great. If not, great. Thanks for your time. Also, the squad battle thing looks cool. Back to the shadows. Help with what? Just ask it in public, dude. Said, hope you all came into a new year. I'll read it out. I'll just read your DM in public. All right, let's go and find out what he's talking about. Let's see here. Okay. It's a difficult situation to explain. I compiled some screenshots and videos from various people he has targeted. Who's targeted? I said identified his various alt accounts and main have so far asked 4 streamers he's targeted to submit reports. Like from Jean Girard? Only reason I'm reaching out is because you are one of those more high profile people on the list. If you don't care, I don't want to be a problem. So you're saying like Jean Girard from Griefernet going around harassing the shit out of people, right? That guy, is that what you're talking about? So what would you use on bigger multi-cruise ships with guns? I'll be honest, man. I mean, I don't care. If he wants to come after me and troll me, then I'll just report him if he crosses the line, and then just be done with it. I just don't care anymore, you know? So I'm getting my VKB Gladiators. Nice. After a long wait, how would you suggest setting them up? Get some kind of mounts. Go to Amazon, get some mounts, and have them mounted to your desk, right? All right, let's see here. Self status, target status. All right. Yeah. Yeah, like if he crosses the line and does messed up stuff, then like go after him, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. My days of being the SC police are far from over. Or far over. I was trying to get on my tail there. Groove is full. To be an A student. Oh, just as I catch the merge on him, he navs out. Now up to me. Come on, get closer to the target. Come on.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Imperial Navy. There we go. Syrian52, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. I see Alistar. Let's see here. What's he doing? Is he going to the nav? Ooh, pancake shot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Said, call me a weirdo, Syrian good fights, yeah. I guess I'll try that first and see how it feels. Said, call me weirdo, but I enjoy the ballistic meta for a change. Of course, variety would be more better, but in my opinion, it looks better and feels better. Less Star Wars, more BSG. I think if we had a more dynamic flight model, the ballistics would feel better because then the time to kill. Like, I think it's because so much of this game is like DPS, like just most of these guys are just hitting. Like, like there is no way to take a fight and not get hit. If there was a way to take a fight and mitigate most of the damage because of flight skill, then I wouldn't be so miffed about the ballistics. But yeah, a lot of fights just end up like that, where it's like it's a 2v1 and the DPS differential is just, I basically didn't miss a shot there. So a second shooter on me here. I'll fill him full of shots as he tries to. There we go. Well, he's out. Confriki. There we go. Oh. Hornet. Easy kill. Smooth in the Buccaneer. Smooth. Smooth in the Buccaneer. Oh, and I hit the wreck of the ship. So when Prey and Spray face tanking is the meta, things aren't good. That's not a serious PvP environment. Said, and the ballistic punch just feels, yeah, the ballistic punch is a big thing too, right? So there's a lot of these like kind of, mitigating factors, right? So I think if we had a better design, then yeah, the ballistics wouldn't feel so bad, right? But it's just what we have right now. So as a combat pilot, you have to be very, very careful of which fights you can take and which fights you can't take. Because now, instead of the fight being like, I'm not sure I'm skilled enough to do that, now there is a hard limit where like even guys like me, like you just cannot take certain types of fights. You can't skill you can't skill the difference, right? So now you just have to be very aware of which fights you can and can't take. Whereas old flight model stuff was much more like, am I good enough to take this fight, Ah, too greedy. I'm surprised he survived that. Like I lit him up. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Still hunting my target here. Ah! And we get you. Gonna dump the last of my boost here. And he chaffs out. Gotta shoot from so far away. Die! Dude, how are you not dead? Oh my god, dude. Fucking chasing this air around for like 20 minutes. I need a second shooter. There we go. Oh my god, about time. And he nabbed out. Turn around. This is the unfortunate problem with interceptors is like, by yourself you're pretty ineffective. Let's see here. I'm finding you, ants. This guy is gonna see. He's looking at me, so I can only do so much here. And he just bounces me around. I can't get close to him. And this is what I mean about like the design differences between fighters and interceptors, right? You're exclusively a team fighting ship. There we go. He's on somebody else. How are those not hitting? There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, once he looks at me, that's it, fight's over. Alright. So yeah, if I'm just flying by myself, Buccaneers not going to be doing much here. Not going to be doing much. Whee! Oh, I think we got him. Yep. I'll try to stay close to some of my greens. That guy's in nav mode. There we go, big damage. And he navved out, but he's almost dead. Means we need faster bullets. Like, no, we don't. Like 1600 is plenty fast. Like, if you can't get hits at 1600, like, it's just because of the directional disparity between, like, accelerational angles. So, like, if you, you know, because we don't have tricording anymore, right? Oh, no, it's two of them diving with me here. Alright. Let's see who wants to chase me here. Come around the circle. See if you'll... Oh, he's running? Come on! Brett. I cropped the soft death bug dead body and... Oh, did you get the... Yeah. Well, I got 10 kills. I didn't even realize I got 10 kills. The bullets punch just feel... Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, it's okay for ballistics to have some kind of effect on your ship, but for it to make it almost impossible to aim back and fire, it makes it, like... Then it's who shoots first. You know what I mean?
We would be honored if you would join us.
Wing Zero, welcome to Imperial Navy. Alright, what do you guys want me to fly? Arrow, Buccaneer? You guys decide. I think I have a Talon set up. I have my Buccaneer set up. The Shredder Arrow? Fuck that. That's a silly ship. Saber, Warlock, Talon, Starfare. Shredder Arrow. I know it's good, but like... The Mirai, I think I have a Fury set up. Yes, I do. Alright. I'm gonna have to stay by my friends. The thing with the Fury is though, like, if you get hit by ballistics, you just start to spin, right? So I gotta be super careful. You actually have to be very defensive in the Fury. You think you'd be like very aggressive, but you have to be very defensive in the Fury. The nice thing is the Fury can defend somewhat. Like right now, he's filtering into his friends there, and I don't want to... Oh, there's a Kar2 here. I can fight that. See, there's 2 of them on me already. 4 of them. Okay, so now I have to just defend. Use the station to help out here. Because I'd love to fight 4v1, but he's a... Here we go, let's see if I can get this. Oh. SNB Snow. Nice. There's a lot of them over there. But rather not walk into that big thick ball. Are you familiar with ship tuning buckets? Explain to me what ship tuning buckets are. The one that Yogi talked about in his little post, saying that we're not going to get a flight model till 2027. Like what? Saschi. Might not be able to kill this hornet if I've got someone on me. Yeah. I'm gonna have to try to kill this hornet as quick as I can. There we go, and then make some distance here. Okay. Yep. So if I take any damage, then I just immediately start to... Oh, he blacked out! You fucked up. You fucked up. Oh, you're in trouble. You know you're in trouble. The little fury that could. Oh, look at how much this guy is like the wiggle is strong. He's out of boost now. It's crazy how fast it's like Ooh, and I got a wrench. Said the 1v1 arrow will delete the Buccaneer if the Buccaneer tries to take the turn fight. Yeah, that's true. That is 100% true. Who dares fight the Fury? The Fury. Guess the Saber still suffers from too large. Yeah, too large and too slow, right? Like, it's just too slow. But that's also, you know, based on the flight model itself. Like, if the speeds are around 500-600 and you could maintain those speeds, I think the Saber would be significantly better, because you'd actually be able to limit your profile with distance control a lot better than this one, where, you know, the moment you start to limit your control, you hit a speed wall. So the Saber kind of gets to a point where it's just physically too big for the speed walls that we have in this current build, right? Oh, someone's on me. I gotta find out who it is. Oh, someone shot at me. Oh, shot too soon. Nice. I'm not sure what guns he's using. The cartoon is such a meme.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Someone's on me tight. There we go. said, is your opinion think that CIG cares about the heavy fighter problem? Do you think they will address it? Well, I think the CIG is tone deaf and doesn't understand the problem, I think is really what the issue is. Because all their attempts to change heavy fighters or adjust them are just coming from a woefully ignorant spot. And that's just the way it is, right? They seem to think they're doing it. And I think it's just incompetence at this point when it comes to the heavy fighters. So... you know what I mean? It is what it is. Ooh, that was like... Ooh, what just hit me? I have to try and get some distance here. Ooh, just made it out in time. Man, say... That right there is really broken. It's like, I can't do that to him. Yeah, the aim punch is like really vicious against the Fury. Really? That wasn't a hit? Oh no, I ran out of boost. And I can't hit back. Yeah, so I'm just gonna run out of boost here. Basically, I have to take this fight without any boost at all. Oh, and I'm out of bullets! Oh, well. Out of bullets. GG. Thank you for the video on the VR. Thanks. Yeah, the VR was a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone is tired of being limited in the same few ships. Yeah, we all want ships to be more viable. Oh, for sure. Fury. Well, we died because of lack of ammo, guys. Lack of ammo. Death by lack of ammo! I've been Winchestered! Ooh. Oh!
Do it.
Fly into my trail of bullets, my friends. till somebody loves you. Oh, I got multiple shooters on me. Bye-bye. Might not be able to get out in time, though. They all turned on me. Oh my goodness. Well, I was minding my own business there. Somebody loves you. I said, would you run stealth power plant and coolers since using ballistics doesn't need any power pips? I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about running stealth stuff, right? SIG suffers from management, and their management all suffer from Dunning-Kruger effect. There may be some truth there. Look, the reason why heavy fighters have suffered for so long is because philosophically and gameplay-wise, the flight model and the way that they're designing the game, it doesn't, like, heavy fighters don't, like, they can't exist in this kind of environment, right? Something that's very large that can't mitigate damage just dies, right? And once you have a modicum of flight skill, you can exploit the weaknesses of the heavy fighter platforms, because for some reason CIG thinks that if it's big, it can't maneuver well. And there is some truth to that, but at the same time, it depends on how you design it. So, for example, the SpaceX rocket, which is the size of a skyscraper, can out-accelerate a Kawasaki Ninja. You know, like, it's significantly faster and significantly more powerful, and it's the size of a fucking, you know, Empire State Building kind of shit, right? So just because it's big doesn't mean it's slow. It's just depends on how you design it. So, for example, all heavy fighters being really low on top speed, to me, that makes no sense at all. Heavy fighters should have some of the strongest main thrusters in the game, you know, and the way that they design them should follow the kind of zoom and boom, high energy type interceptor style that you guys see me flying with in most of the interceptors, right? And they should seriously reconsider redesigning ships like the Vanguard to make them physically smaller, because there's so much unnecessary bloat and the size of the ship is so crazily unrealistically large that, you know, essentially a Vanguard is the size of a typical 747 jumbo jet, you know? So I think there's a big misconception as to, like, the design philosophy that goes into these ships, and no amount of tuning is going to change geometric elements to that equation, right? You can change the levels all you want, but it doesn't change the fact that heavy fighters don't have the flexibility or the control to meaningfully engage in fighter combat and have some kind of modicum of success, other than killing the random rookies that don't really train. So CIG gets a bunch of data that shows that heavy fighters do occasionally win, and they go, oh my God, we're doing it right. And yet they have completely missed the point by a mile, right? Because the philosophy, the whole idea of heavy fighters does not work, right? I don't know, Cal. So I don't know. I mean, I can't speculate because I don't work for CIG, right? But it doesn't matter what they say or what they put out in public and social medias. What matters is when you actually play the game and you start to do this, you'll notice that there's a trend over 10 years, almost a decade now, that the higher level pilots that are good at the game all gravitate towards ships that have some kind of maneuverability and damage mitigation, right? If your ship has no damage mitigation, i.e. it has no ability to avoid fire, whether that's through top speed, whether that's through strong lateral Gs, whether that's through physically small profile, ships like the Fury, ships like the Arrow, ships like the Buccaneer, they're all three different extremes of how to manage deflection. So the Fury uses deflection because it's really tiny. That's how it's able to mitigate damage. The Arrow uses strong lateral Gs and a relatively small profile to mitigate getting hit. And the Buccaneer uses long, straight line, high top speed to mitigate coming in and out of the deflection sphere. Whereas heavy fighters can't do any of those three things, right? So you can make them have high DPS, you can make them have better shields, but it doesn't matter because the Vanguard's not going to apply damage to a small ship before it gets just dunked on by everyone else, right? That's the whole crux of the issue, right? It's almost the same kind of issue that happens when a gang of fighters engages a hammerhead because the hammerhead can't control distance and everything that it's fighting can. So they just stay at distances where they're ineffective and they are, and that's it. That's a wrap, right? Because in 6 degrees of freedom, you can move up, down, left, right, laterally at any point, right? So CIG attempted to constrict all that by making a flight model that gave you all these imaginary speed ceilings so that your ability to deflect at any point, at anywhere in space, was diminished. So what that did was it pushed everything closer, but it didn't change the fundamental geometry of movement. And so now you have situations like this where it's the exact same geometry, just happening at smaller levels and in faster, more anxiety, twitch-based kind of movements, because now instead of creating energy in a turn, you bump. And then you get caught, you bump again, and you bump and you bump because you're hitting these little speed walls as you're moving down in space, right? So that's the fundamental misunderstanding. There is a critical misunderstanding of what Sixth Off is and what feels good and what they're trying to build, which is essentially Star Wars Squadrons. Like CIG doesn't want to admit it, but they are trying to build Star Wars Squadrons, but they said they'd build it in Sixth Off. And so now they kind of painted themselves in a corner because they absolutely know that once they take away Sixth Off, people are going to riot. They're going to riot. Their original fans will probably stop playing or get really upset. And I think that's what they're afraid of, is they're trying to make this mix between how far can we push it before people get mad, but how much can we dial it back to make it the cinematic experience of Star Wars. Because if they go against what they originally said that they do, they'd have too much backlash, right? Whereas my position is they should do away with all those barriers. They should open the game up. They should make the game a lot faster in terms of top speeds. They should adjust the accelerations. They should redesign some of the ships, and they should bring different types of weapon systems in to make multi-crew ships more viable and more fun. And then we exist in a much better environment. The game is more skill-based, it's deeper, it's fun for everybody, it's easier to pick up because there's less, oh, did you hit the speed wall? What speed wall? Like, try to explain to a new player, hey, you're hitting an imaginary wall in space. They're going to be like, what? You know what I mean? So that's just my perspective. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Who am I fighting? Scroll Digital. Alright, so I gotta be a little closer here, and then I gotta push him because now I have boost to actually... There we go. I just needed to wait for my boost to come up so I could actually push a position. Said the argument is proximity. They want the targets to cover many pixels. Said Sig has that understanding right now, or is there some quote unquote light in it? Are you asking, do they have this understanding? I don't know. I mean, we'll see in the next flight model, right? But the rumor is that it's going to be even slower and more constricted than Master Mode. So it's like a Master Mode's extreme. It's like, did you want a slower, more constricting flight model? We got you. It's like, no, that's not what we want at all. In fact, we want the exact opposite. All right. Cool like that. I'm cool like that. So this guy's really heavy on his throttle, right? So you'll see that he's creating these like jousting moments because he's too heavy on his throttle. And so because he's too heavy on his throttle, he keeps putting himself behind the rate fight. And I just keep taking advantage of that.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Okay, he's out. Get a little closer. Because we have similar acceleration. Oh, there's the joust again. Alright. It's because I don't have enough velocity to manage that merge in the reverse direction. So right now I'm actually on the back wall. I'm letting him go past me. Then I start to move in and start. There we go. This guy is moving in. There we go. Busta Rhymes. Gotta get a little closer. And so he's gonna try and get out. Got him. So he's overcommitting. I'm gonna use this against him. There we go. See how he put himself around the turn there? Right, and then I'm gonna pull in. Alright, I'm losing boost here. And we have similar turn rates, so he's not gonna push me. He's a bit sloppy. So I can take advantage of that. There we go, right? So there's like a heartbeat in a fight, right? There's a push-pull kind of thing. Once I run out of boost, I can no longer hold range. Then I end up falling back to mid-range. It takes more energy for me to force the fight closer than it does for him to mitigate the distance, right? And that is a flaw in the design of the game in terms of the boost mechanic and afterburner, right? Because we have two separate speed zones and the constrictiveness of the speed zone, that's the issue. Like, we literally don't have the space to close distance unless you're an afterburner. So you have you're on a timer. It's like you can only attempt positional combat from this time to this time, which I think is a flaw. It should be more constant. So we're in the turns now. So where is he going to point his nose? So I have to actually lead turn him here just to be able to get distance. There we go. I got the distance. So he's going to try and make his way. Oh no, he's going to stay in. There we go. And now I've got multiple on me and my energy is low, so hit my get out of jail free card. And that's it. I'm out. So it's almost like, you know, like, Do you know in like Pokemon where like you'd walk into the tall grass, and then all of a sudden it'd be like like that's basically what fighting in Star Citizen is. Like right now we're walking through the grass and we're looking for a fight. We're just like you know, and it's you know, and then it's like okay, we're back to walking through the grass, and we're looking for another fight, you know, and that's it. You know, you just kind of go from one little micro bubble to the next, and you use nav mode to basically move between those micro bubbles throughout the game and throughout the combat space, right? And this is a really big flaw, I think, because pilots and people that want to fly and have that flight experience, like that's not what flying even remotely feels like. It's not this. You know? There, right? Oh, jousted again, right? So at this range, you'll see that those micro stutter movements, right? So what I want to do is I want to actually bring myself closer to him so that he can't make those micro stutter movements, and then I'll actually force him to fight in the turn. There we go. Agree about the oversimplification comment. Said Lamau, you should have a dynamic soundtrack going. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna, here we go. He's gonna try and close distance here. Wanna just keep forcing him. Keep forcing him into the turn like this, and when he tries to get under my, so there we go. So I got a good burst there. See how he's too far away because he's not pushing, he's mostly defensive here, so I'm gonna use that against him. Oh, almost got him there. Match ended. Deep sim gameplay. Yeah. You know, like there is flight geometry to some degree, you know, in these little micro bubbles, but you know they are micro bubbles, right? How much value do you feel desk mounts have to be... Oh, a lot. You should definitely fly with mounts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cal, tell me how you really feel. Yeah, it's like, I mean, there's still fun to be had. It's just you got to understand what kind of game you're playing, right? You just have to understand... you know, how to navigate the world, right? But unfortunately, there's just nothing else like Star Citizen. Like I've played all kinds of flight combat games, and there's just nothing else. You know, I would love to have had Star Wars Squadrons fix its pinballing issue, but they didn't fix it. So that's all you can do, right? Kill the ones that we love. Oh, classic. Take me home, boys. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain. They don't make music like they used to, boys. Oof. This match got lopsided pretty quick. Oh my gosh, this poor guy. Is it bad practice to use aim curves? I don't use aim curves. I think it's bad practice, yes. Yeah, Lennox to some degree. To some, I would disagree a little bit. There's great opportunities for like awesome PvP, and it definitely could have great PvP, right? Ooh, a Buccaneer. I think I'm going to have a third partier here. Yeah. Didn't think I should take it, guys. Can I take it? Thanks for the wrench. There we go. Fight. So, I mean, open world PvP shenanigans don't PvE. Oh. Let's go, baby. I don't care who you are, boys. That was good. Ooh, got him. He was coming in. Said Hornet going to pop, best sound in the game. Yeah. Said I was in your game earlier and had the biggest reality check ever. Said you make everything look way too smooth and easy. Say thanks, man. Say hey, what I like to ask controller question. Why do you prefer forward or back on the pedals? I think having very fine throttle control is super important. More than roll, you know. So I'd rather have super fine throttle control and like good enough roll, you know. Because the margin for error with throttle is tighter than it is for roll. So I put. Also, I mean, we all drive cars. It just felt intuitive to me, you know. So I mean. So I have VKB Gladiators with these desktop bases, and are they heavy enough to not move my mouse pad? I'm glad because my place is too tight to sit back for mounts. It depends. I mean, I don't know. I've never played with VKBs without a mount, so I couldn't tell you. You know? Oh, I need that. Oh, here we go. Saber, easy kill. Oh, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. You fired at me. Now you get to experience what it's like to be fired on back. I think I'm getting clipped by something third party here. Yeah, fuck, something's on me. Ooh, I got a lot around me, that's why. Just enough. Yeah, surrounded by a lot of them there. Come on. Yeah, the gank is too strong. Couldn't get out in time before another guy got on top of me. That's it with the Gladius. The Gladius dies quite quickly because it's so much bigger than the arrow, right? Like, I think if I was in the arrow, I would have been fine there. But the Gladius is just very large. It's like almost the size of a Hornet. Like, it's huge. So it's easy to hit. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna give you a little taste of your own medicine then. I'm about to go 50 cent on this boy. Oh, really? More EMs? Yeah. Yeah. Come. Ah. Dude, who is on me? See, look how much damage I do. 80? But if I close to within optimal, look at that. I've quadrupled my DPS. Oh, I didn't get that kill either? Bro. Good fight. Said GG's need some food. How's it going? Said forward on back to the pedals is really nice. You get to roll a lot more control. Use all my pedals, but I am converting after trying out A1 suggestion. So if you're gonna make any changes to your controls, you should always give it like at least a month. Like you got to give it time. So this is the problem with fighting arrows, is their turn rate is higher than yours in the Gladius, right? So you do have to fight a little more aggressive, like defensive, because the arrow will just, it'll beat you in the turn here, and it'll beat you, see I'm like just behind the rate here. Oh, he fucked up big time. Yeah, he's not deflecting well. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so you have to keep the arrow in like the 200 to 400 meter band. If it's closer than 200, it's going to outturn you. If it's farther than 400, it's too small to hit. So you kind of have to manage it as best you can. The Hornet's just easy to kill in general. Oh, and now he's going to have to go into nab mode because he got merged. That boy got merged so hard. So have you noticed the performance difference? Oh yeah. Yeah, the 5090 is a monster. How much does a G-Safe being on dampen the power output? Oh, if you're flying with G-Safe on, you won't have a chance. You need G-Safe off. You just have to. You know? Ugh. Ooh. I think I got a few of them on me now. They wanted me bad there. They wanted me bad. They wanted me bad. rotated! Rotated! Rotated. Bro lost the turn fight. Bro lost the turn fight in an arrow. That was beautiful. Can't catch a break, man. So we can find bindings for the sticks anywhere. For my sticks? I can only do so much when I'm attacked by like 2 or 3 people at a time. Thing is, I'll take those fights though. Like, I'll still take those fights. He nabbed out. Oh, hold on. How is he navving with shields on? Okay. Oh, another 2v1. 3v1. 4v1. I'll take it. I'm getting lit up by something behind me. Still got him. There's another 2 on me here. Would love teammates. That would be great. Would love teammates. That would be great. Here we go. Oh, they let me go. They're like, we can't kill him. Too many. Too many. The blob has turned to me. Oh, Vandal Scout's super hurt. God, if I hit him, if I had killed him there, it would have been so funny. Oh, way too fast. Damn it. Totally misjudged that. That's what you get. Oh boy, that's a lot. All 4 of them, yeah, I'll just be around that guy. Get around his cone. Fifth one, come on! I mean, I'll take a 4v1, but a 5v1, like, come on. Gonna have to just wear him down slowly. Another 2 on me here. You just can't do it! The gank is too strong! I was so close too, man. But like once they all spin to you, that's it. Fight's over. So like It's just whoever rings more numbers, man. I'm like, well, can I get the one guy in the 4v1? Yeah. One day, man. Oh, this boy is. Yeah, you can see he's super wiggly here, so I gotta force him close. And I got multiple on me. See you later. Here comes the Gankarinos. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them behind me. Look at them all. Ah, it's a shame, dude. It's a shame. They're gonna deny me the duels because they keep losing. And they're just gonna stay in force a quad stack and defend themselves. Okay, so he back strafed out of it. I'm out of the circle. I gotta come back in. There we go. Said, yeah, besides the axis, yeah. Said the one want to have, quote unquote, more control on the pedals, yeah. Said, have you noticed the yeah, we talked about that. Performance upgrade. All 4 of them down there? Yeah. Oh, I blacked out. Speed walls. Yeah, I don't have enough health to take this fight. That's what ballistics, right? Like, if I'm coming in with red body, there's no way I can win that fight. So you just end up getting out-traded, right? Most dogfights boil down to like 60-ish%. So like, even if you're better than the other guy, if you're not 60% better on health and equipment, you're going to lose the fight. Because he's still going to hit you 30-40% of the time, right? So you have to come in almost full health to be able to take that fight off him. But if you're coming in weak, both parties are going to hit so much that you just end up trading, right? I don't know about you guys, but like, is that the kind of game you guys want to play? Where like skill has there's a very clear skill ceiling, you know what I mean? No, I think it'll get a lot worse, Blood. Yeah, because they're a bit tone deaf. They don't understand what their fans want anymore. Yeah, see, they're just 3v1 here. And there's nothing I can do about it. Now I'm 4v1. So. Alright. So each of these guys I have killed many times over, and I know for a fact I can beat them, but when there's 4 of them, there's nothing you can do, right? So 30G's forward, no problem. 5G's laterally blackout. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I still went 6 and 3. Not bad. Yeah, so Blood, I think the rumors are showing that we're going to have like a more restricted version of Master Modes, you know? Let's see here. Yeah, the Arrow is definitely the best fighter right now, for sure, though. For sure. Yeah, so these guys are a 4-stack, see? So Saskia, Sober, Kameo, Jung, they gotta be a 4-stack because they all loaded in together. Or something. I mean, maybe not, but we'll see. I mean, whether they're stacking or not, as long as the enemy team has higher numbers and they're still relatively close to each other, everything is so compressed, right? I only have a very limited space to engage. 2 trees with me here. So I can take this fight with this guy, but there's another one on me. Yeah, I'm getting third-partied. I'm already red body. So like I'm good, but like I just hit this ceiling, man. Like I just can't. Like I need more room to move. I don't have the room to move. So I got 1 turn before... Oh, fucked up the turn. Here comes the Gladius. Here comes the 2v1. Alright. And the thing is too, like, I hate having to do this. But there's nothing I can do, right? Like, 2 shooters are always going to beat 1. So I just have to wait for a wingman. Like, I can't skill the gap. And that's what... Oh, they're separated now. I might be able to kill them now. I have a teammate coming up. Here we go. Now I got the 2v1, so now we win. So I already know the outcome of this fight. Right? And there's nothing he can do to change it. So, there we go. There we go. And now we win this fight too, because now it took him too long to get here. So now it's over. There. Now it's the 2v2. The Hornet's on me, of course it is. And they're both on me. But we're both on the Hornet. Oh, and it spun me around. Let's see if I can...
We would be honored if you would join us.
So every fight I take, my ship gets worn down, and this is the problem, right? Like he just needs to hit me like everyone has a health pool that never goes down. Whereas with lasers, I could have taken that fight at max shields and been able to mitigate that. But again, with ballistics, taking consecutive fights, like it compresses the skill ceiling even more every fight you take, right? So it really does turn into a numbers game, right? Where like you just need lots of bodies to solve a problem now instead of skill. I don't think the CIG liked when I went 10-0. Alright. All 3 of them are over there. 2 of them are pretty hurt. Kameo's pretty hurt. Saski's pretty hurt. But it's 4 versus 2, so... There's no... It's not... like, to climb this hill is gonna be... almost impossible. Like, they just have double our numbers. They're gonna have to make a lot of mistakes here. And here they come. I'm gonna defend against them here as best I can. Try to buy as much time for my wingman. Yeah, they already killed him. And they chaff cloud to buy time. I'm gonna dump all my boost here. Try to buy a little bit of time here. There we go. Finally a kill. Holy fuck. I'll grab a wrench, which you would never have in the persistent universe. And we start again. I'm gonna have to deal with this gentleman here. And he's turning the nose of my ship with ballistic fire. Use the last of my boost again, so I'm gonna overcommit. And he didn't chase. Oh, he did chase. There we go. Beat him in the duel. Now look how damaged I am, right? Like, this guy is super lit. Was he in nav with shields on? Got him. Oh, of course it's a fucking Hornet again. Alright, so I gotta mitigate as much as possible here. I literally can't get hit. If I get hit once, I'm dead. There we go. Got it. I think he's gonna nav out now. Fuck. Fell out of the turn. Hit the speed wall. So I literally have to perfect this guy. Like, I cannot get hit. If I get hit even a little bit... No! Run out of boosts! It's not fair! I should have won that! Like, I'm the better pilot. I almost perfected the Hornet. If that was lasers, we would have had it, right? So, like, as you can see, skill is just... It matters so much less now than it did before. Like, you just can't... There are hills you just can't climb anymore with ballistics. Right? That sucks. I almost perfected that Hornet. Like, literally didn't take a single shot and almost killed him. Sudden death. So, I don't know about you guys, but I mean... If that's the future Star Citizen, like, they're going to be in for a wild time of people getting hating on them. Because it just means that all the time you spend in training doesn't matter. Like, just bring bodies to the solution, right? Like, I can barely 2v1 if they're making mistakes. You know? I think there's a Hornet on me, yep. Third party. Yeah, it's too many on me. So now I just have to defend. But I'm like taking little weird glancing hits because ballistics, right? It's a 4v1. It's just too many. Gotta attempt to buy a little bit of time here before the gank squad gets here. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh. He wants to overcommit on me. I'll take it. Oh, no! No! I got him!
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Oh, he went into nav mode. Bye-bye.
Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
That soundbite lives rent-free in my head for the rest of my life. Let's see if these missiles can dome them here. Probably not, but we can try. Ooh. I'll take it. I'll take a little bit of damage. Ah, he's calling for his friends. No. Come on, like, give me the fight, man. Stop trying to third party me. Let me take the fights. God, you guys. Just kill all the fun, man. Gosh. These boys, man. Oh. They're like, fuck you. Like they're a little salty, boys. Put a little salt on it, boys. So I just had a funny realization at A1. They care about how it looks, not really how fun it is. It's a reflection of their beliefs, feelings, or effects. You know? Let's see here. Baff. Alright, let's see here. Sober. Oh, those two are over there. We're gonna get a wingman here to show up. I could take the Hornet, but I can't take the Hornet while I'm defending against the third party. Right? So like I can take the turn with them. A hard back strafe on his part. Yeah, see now here they come, right? So I did as much damage as I could. Now I can defend and buy a little bit of time. This guy is gonna probably... No, he's not really overcommitting. The Hornet is recommitting here. I have to line his nose up here. Oh, he let me go. He thought I turned around. Big mistake. Never lose track of your targets. Ooh, textbook. I think you're a little too late to get flares now, buddy. Come on! There we go. Do the thing with the bullets! Oof. Almost didn't make it out of that one. Oh, he's a Firebird now. I think they're a little salty, boys. I think they're a little salty. Not bad for a... Dude, I was fighting outnumbered so hard, man. So I just had a said when an idiot calls you salt and gets a Firebird. That's so funny, man. Said, why aren't you playing with your AVS guys? I do, yeah, I do. I'm just playing by myself today on stream. It's nice to, you know, sometimes they're not on, sometimes there's shit going on, right? But it's just like, if you're gonna talk shit, don't grab a Firebird. You know what I mean? You know, plus it's nice to see how far I can push it when it's just me, right? When it's me and like Adobe or other guys in the AVS, it's too easy. Like it's just, you know, it's hard enough for them to kill me with just me. Like when it's me and the rest of the guys, like it just ends up being a stomp fest, and then it ends up clearing out lobbies. People don't want to play because they're just getting their asses like beat raw and red. They don't want that, so it's better just for me to play by myself for a bit. He could eject and use the boom tube. All right, what should we fly, guys? The Arrow is definitely performing the best. I'd say that the second best would probably be the Gladius. But like it's just not my personal favorite. I prefer the Arrow. I prefer smaller, more maneuverable platforms, you know? Like I'd take a Fury over a Gladius most types of engagements, right? But if there's anything specific you guys want me to fly, because I've done the Arrow Gladius most of today. You know, I'll set up a Saber. I mean, it probably won't do very well, but it'd be fun to just try it out. And so I need... There we go. I tried to fight with the Aurora. Lol, you think you could do anything with it? I could try the Aurora, but I mean, I'm mostly fighting outnumbered, so it's... I mean, the Aurora in the multi-gang gets absolutely, like, plastered. Like, not a chance. It's not super terrible in a duel, but... I mean, if you're flying an Aurora... You've made some mistakes. You've made some mistakes in life. There we go. Yeah. All right. What do I have? 18 lateral. 18.4. Like, it's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. I just love the Aurora. It was my first ever pledge fight, and I used to watch you stomp on people. Yeah. Yeah, in the old model, you could genuinely do very well in the Aurora. Like, the Aurora was actually, like, unironically not terrible at combat. But that was a different world. That was a different world. It was a different world. Alright. Alrighty. Is it just me, guys, or did you find that the persistent universe has been getting increasingly more and more stale? Is it just me, or do you guys feel the same way? All right, let's see here. See, what was the actual good flight model previous to A1? Before master modes, we had 318, 317, 316, that era. It was about 2.5 years of that. All right. Seems to be enough time. Oh, is it just us two versus the stack? Oh, no. Yeah, this is going to end in catastrophe for the Saber. Not a chance. Not a chance. 4v2. Yeah. So this will be an example, guys, of a fight that's just not worth taking. The risk is like exceptional for the 2v4. Because the numbers are 2-to-1 advantage, like it just... The only way around this kind of engagement is to stay very, very tight with your wingman and pick one guy. And if you can get him, get him. If not, you disengage. Because if you try to stand and bang, like you're just going to get surrounded and murdered so much faster than you can kill them, right? So they're moving up on me as no surprise. He might have made a mistake here, but he's out, just out of range. Did a lot of damage to him though. Yeah, still all three of them. So where's my wingman? Oh, they already killed him, so it doesn't matter. A fourth shot from like way over there. Yeah, so there's no way out of this. Oh, yeah, another shooter from here. Yeah, so I can't, I'm just defending now. That's all I can do. That's all I can do here is attempt to defend. Yeah. There's no taking this fight. It can't 4v1 in the Saber. Anyway, so this is an example of like, in a previous fight model I could take this 4v1. I mean, it's basically impossible in master modes now. You just have to avoid these kinds of fights. You need more people. Said, best tip for getting better. You always talk about giving the game yeah, you need lots of deaths. Absolutely. All right. I don't know why Tutri's just going in there willy-nilly. Just stay with me, dude. Pick one guy out, engage him, and then get out. Get to the next guy. Bring the numbers advantage down on their side first. But this is a Kobayashi Maru type stuff. There we go. We got more people coming in now. Talak. There you go. I wonder if these guys will follow me in. I like how they're talking shit in the 4v1.
If you would join us.
Yeah, he's out. So as soon as I take a fight with one, it's gonna be... Oh, I might be able to get a bit of damage here. Oh, he hit the rock. I'm already red though, that's the problem. I have no more boost to push position here. Oh, we got him. Nice. Oh, and joust out. That's the thing too, right? Like you can't catch targets in the Saber. Like once he's out, that's it. Like you've lost it. And that's a real shame. He's mad. He's mad. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep him at mid-range. And I got a third party on me. Gotta get some distance here. Yeah, I barely have enough deflection to get like even a little bit of movement started. Like you just get absolutely fucked. Like you absolutely need to use nav mode because like everything is so slow in this model. So you have no ability to build energy once you're getting engaged, right? I just need to keep building boost here. Get a little closer here. There we go. And there we go. There's the turns. Ooh, what happened? There's the Hornet. So even though I can rotate the Hornet, getting third partied, probably not going to be enough to get out. Oh, am I going to get out? Ooh, I made it. Oh, he's going to be so upset. He's going to be so upset. Yeah, so I just got to keep on. He's going to be out of his turn here. I can catch him on this turn, light him up. There we go. Let my wingman have him. Oh, he's going to try and corkscrew his way out of this, but he can't. Oh!
The force is strong with this one.
Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. What was the actual... Yeah, we talked about that. Said some are talented just like some chess sports business gurus. Usually an expert is only made 33% by training, 33% by talent, and 33% by early advantage, childhood. I don't know if I would agree with that. It depends on, like... It depends on what it is, too, right? Oh, let him up. Figured he'd be on me. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 or 4 on me here. Too many on me. Just too many, right? And this is another problem with the flight model is like once you get primary, there is no defending. And like something like a Saber, there is no defending. You could be the best pilot, like one of the best pilots in the game, and you can't do fucking nothing, right? And it just goes to show like how much they've disincentivized like actual maneuvering gameplay. You know, they've made it so that they just took it away entirely, and the game suffers because of that. Because once you get primary by the enemy team, that's it. Like there's no defending, there's no choices that can really mitigate that. You're just dead, right? And it's a real shame, because it turns the game into like EVE Online, you know, where it's like, you know, you get primaried by the F1 monkeys and your ship's just dead, right? Right? Unless you're in some of the tiniest ships in the game, like the Arrow and stuff. Right? I'm out of boost, so I have no choice but to leave because I've got multiple shooters on me here. And I have to make my way around back in nav mode. So he just navved up on me. Are the snubs any good? Yes and no. Like, they are good, but they're easily, yeah, so like, if you stay in nav mode and just wait for a target, that's easy too, right? So this is the kind of shit that you'll see happen a lot with these people that consider themselves good pilots, is they'll do stuff like this, right? So I'll go into nav mode here, and I'll just stay at high energy. I'm not using any boost at all. I'm just staying at 600 meters per second, and I can just, look, I can close distance exactly where I want. Okay, I just want to engage him now. Drop out, perfectly on grid, just light the shit out of him. And I'm getting multi-gang, so bye-bye. And then they just go back in, come around, and this rinse and repeat. Right? This guy wants to be separated. So right now I'm not using any boost at all. I'm like able to stay at super high energy states without really any repercussions, right? Yeah. And then they're gonna 4v1 me again here. Like look at the numbers there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can just go back into nav mode here. All right, and it's this over and over and over again. And that's the... Dude, fighting the multi-gang is impossible. I have to avoid this missile here. Here they come. Oh, that's a different kill, that's why. The M50 and Drake Buccaneer do the same thing. is the Archimedes. So the Archimedes can be good if you're in in a large group, right? 1 or 2 arcs, probably not the greatest, but you can still do the M50 strategy in the Archimedes. You can still do it, right? Said, I feel like the current meta is heavy ballistics. Does it feel like we're getting pushed into a hybrid meta as dogfighters? It's only ballistics. I don't know why you'd fly anything but ballistics at this point. Yeah, it's hyper overtuned towards ballistics right now. Like, there are literally no lasers in the meta at all. Whether you're flying capital or you're flying, I mean, anything, just run it with full ballistics. You could make an argument maybe with like the Idris, but other than that. Furball. Just the blob just moves from one target to the next. Because, like, see how many overlapping fields of fire this guy has, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's just like primary city, dude. Oh, the Hornet's on me here. That's an easy kill on the Hornet here. So he's going to want to... Yeah, he's going to want to keep me just on the edge of his ball here. But I will... Oh, he's got his friends backing him up again. There we go. Thank you for that. Okay, he's going to be on his way out here. So I need to recover boost, and I need to catch the next target. Nav in, drop out. Within 500 meters, I didn't have to use any of my boost. This is what's known as nav sniping, right? Because he can't build energy because he's in combat mode. So I can just go from one fight to the next. Pew, pew, pew. Dude, that poor dude didn't avoid basically any fire at all. There we go. Got a missile on him. Look how many flares he flared. Flare again. Missile out. It's like not a chance, man. Not a chance! Question is, do I want to dump my boost to get on top of this guy? Yes, I do. Because he's going to dump his boost now. He's going to realize he's been caught. He's going to notice it too late. He's going to go into nav mode. He's going to turn around because he's not sure what to do. He's going to panic. And he's going to die to Avenger Juan. So the M53, yeah, so not as bad. Doesn't have the higher boost pools, yeah. I'm going to maintain my energy here, and then once I get within 1500, drop out. There we go, coming around the circle. This boy is ballistic primary city. Striker's coming in with way too much speed here. I'll take it. Way too much speed. This guy's trying to get out. Oh, Sasuke's in the Hornet again. You guys know me, I love killing Hornets. Get within the range I'm looking for. Okay, he's going to have to make a decision now. And he has chosen to go into nav mode. Instead of taking the fight with me. No, we're not done yet. I didn't say we could finish. No. He's gonna call for his friends. Saved by his friends. Oh, look at them all. I think there was like 5 of them that came to save him there. That's fine. Like a predator stalking its prey, I will hold my range. You'll still die. You'll just die slower. Grab this for my wrench. Let's see here. That pulled him on a nav. He's going to try and go back in the nav. And he's back in nav. Pew, pew, pew. Come here. Come here, Mr. Hornet. Oh, he jousted me. He's in nav again. Grisor. Yukio. Bonk. At this point, who knows what they're thinking? They're obviously not listening. Well, I mean... Who do I want to finish off, boys? You guys want to kill this Hornet last one more time? Come here. Come here, Mr. Hornet. Hi.
Intensify forward fire!
Oh, they're on me now. I have time to meme. Come on, boys. All right. Okay, boys. I think that's pretty much a wrap for today. I'll take an 11-0. I'll take it. I will take it. And let's find you guys someone to drop you off on. Loken, for sure. Always. Always, guys. Thanks for stopping by today, having some fun with me. Hope you learned something. Hope you had some fun watching. And I'll let you guys know. Discord's always open. Come on by and ask for some PvP lessons and meet some cool folks. Have some fun. And I'll see you guys later for the Empire.